ታዲያስ እንዴት ናችሁ? ሁሉ ሰላም? Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you uh, the Articulator Rise 360 and how you're going to use it, how you can achieve it and master it. ስለዚህ ሁላችሁም ተከታተሉ ከኔ ጋር ሁኑ። On last episode I showed how you can access, how you can use the multiple choice and how you can create the first page, the welcome page, the continue page. So how can you explain and how can you describe interactively your contents, how you can develop multiple choice questions such and etc. Use animative contents. Also I have already shown you how you can sort such sort of quiz. So today I will show you two things. The first thing is just how you can manage to navigate your contents from one object or from one slide to another slide. Next I will show you how you can manage to use a layer, so which is very critical and important. Stay tuned. So first thing is first just I'm gonna use a new tab. For example, either I can use template or I can use blank tab, so I can generate one for myself. So first let's try to use what we call template. So I will show you how you can manage to have such templates. There are several type of templates that you can use for your own content development. So for today's activity I already choose which contents we should use. This is tabs interactions, so we're going to use the tabs interaction for today's content. So I will import this. So the first thing is just by default whenever you create a tab, if it is template, it has its own sorting and it has its own redirection from one another, so you don't need to worry about the next page and the other page. For example, in a sense, if you see this page, this page is iterated from the top 1.1, the next is 1.2. So how this happen is just it's because triggered. So on this page we don't have a preview page, right? Just we don't have a preview page. The preview page will show its own because on the top we don't have any page. So let's see, jump to next page. So the previous page, there is no previous page, so I think for this it has no purpose over here. But on the next side we can see that there are two directions. That means with two options you can jump from this slide to this slide. How? The first one is just this area start course. The other one is just normal swipe or next page option. So is that clear? Great. So for example, if I delete these two, my navigation will be disrupted. I will show you. So you see I don't have any more navigation, so the navigation brings the rest of the page over here. That means this page is a standalone by itself, the next 1.3 is a standalone by itself. If we see and make preview the page entire project, what we'll see is just we can change from one page to the other page, but when we reach to 1.3 we can't change the other page, as I think. So let's see. I believe that. So you can go with start course or with this direction button or swipe. The one is here. Next you will click here. So as you see, whenever you click here there is no option because the redirection is incorrect. That means under this there are no any page. It's considering this as a blank. So how you can manage to line it is just you'll come here, you create trigger, jump to next. So what will be the next slide? The next slide will be 1.3, right? This is the top, this slide. So when the user click, what will be the action? So next button or swipe next, it has to go jump to the 1.3. Let's click OK. Now you see it come to its category. It's correct. But right now also when you click here, it couldn't go back. When you click back, it will not go to the back statement. So in order to do that, you have to create back option. You see over here also it only includes jump to, but if I want to go to the home page or the first page, I don't have. So here on this page, as you see, there is no arrow here, so I will create new jump slide to who? To the first page. How? When the user clicks or when the user engages. So it will go to where? The previous page. You see, when the user click or swipe, it will go to the previous page from the second page. See, so another arrow you see has occurred. That means from this page you can go back, also you can go down. It's both directional. You can go back or go down. Next, what I want to show you is this is all just what you need to know about the slide redirection in the next. So from this slide, as you see, there is arrow. That means from this slide it can jump to this slide. But from this slide, can it jump back to this slide? I assume no. I assume not. So how you can trigger that is just by clicking this. You can create jump to slide. Which slide? So the predecessor slide is 1.2. 1.2. I will click 1.2. Then click. I will use what? When it's clicked, what do you expect? So jump to slide 1.2. So from this I want to go to the previous button, so it will navigate here also. That means, so let's click OK, and as you see there is an arrow occurred. So when there is a tab here, when they click back, it will go back. That means, let's try it. That's great. So you have already known, you have already aware how you can navigate from one page to the other page. Previously I used this one, now I will use this one. Next, you see I can navigate throughout the page. Now I can mark answer and click right, or I can go back. Actually, for most of the quizzes, you can't simply go back, because whenever you come to this question, either you have an option to answer this question and take right, so that the next continue option will be activated. Otherwise you can go back. That is. So what is the capital city of Ethiopia? Definitely it is Addis Ababa. So you can click, then correct. I have already shown you how you can manage this feedback on the previous episode. You can go there. I will put a wildcard tag over top. You can go back and check that. So the next lesson is just how you can manage interactive tabs. So we have already selected this tab. I can do it again also, no worries. So from this slide, what I will do is just next slide my template. So I will pick tab interactive. As you see, tab interactions. So click import. So now I have this tab. So in case if I want to change my my animation or my character, I will click on my character, insert, I will go to character. Then probably if I want a guy, I will pick from this, or if this one, I will pick it. So now what I will do is just I will check a pose. What pose is very interesting? This pose, now I like it. This pose, it's like marking what the next slide will be, or it's asking like indexing. So any expression I would like to add, I will go to the expression. So she is happy. So there are different kinds of expressions like alarmed, angry. That's great. So you have all these tools on the offline application. Now, as you see, I have already created this lady. So I will bring here, and it looks fine. It looks okay. it looks cool. So the next thing is just it means that if the lesson 1 is it has tab 1. So how do you know that? Is just when you go to tab 1, it is the redirection is going for tab 1, because if you check um, how the previous one works is, let's check. Let's add one tab and it will be clear for you. Let's add one tab, the same template one, so let's make this tab let's see what it will do. So in this tab, when the user clicks, the user can go to next, or when the user clicks here lesson 1, they will see lesson 1. When they click 2, lesson 1 will be hidden, and they will see lesson 2, 3, and so on. So what I want to do is just I will do whatever I want with the template. So for this purpose, now I have changed my animation. Now lesson 1, on the lesson 1, that means tab 1. Lesson 1 is tab 1, right? So if I want to change, for example, I want to bring it like I want to use this as an apple, okay, or an orange. So for example, this tab I want to change it to an orange tab, okay. So I will change it to orange tab. Great. Now the orange tab bordering is very huge, so I will minimize it. To fit its own size, okay. I will cover it, or also if I don't need the backward, I will delete it. So this is the first one. The second one is for example, if I want to do it, I will bring banana. So for your own purpose, you can use different kinds of contents. Just this is for example purposes only. So this one is very large, so I will make sure I can delete this part. And bring it again. I already copied it, so no need to bring it again. I will just paste it. So you see, this is the fact about Apple. I don't need to cover the entire, okay. So this means that lesson 1 is active and hidden. Now what is active? It's lesson 2. So what I will do is just you can further do 3 also, and 4, as you whatever you want. So let's do one more. Let's bring banana so that banana don't feel sad. So let's bring this one here. Let's delete this area. Let's minimize this, fit for the size. You see, it's cool. So I will make this one, okay, very great. Now let's see, to go back to the home screen. The home screen means just the one that is holding these tabs. You go to the below here. So whenever you want to click lesson 1, it shows orange, lesson 2 shows apple, lesson 3 shows banana. So if I want to change this, lesson of orange, so lesson of apple, lesson of banana. Wow, it's nice, just how you can edit. It's very interesting. So if you don't want the rest, you can delete it. If you want to add, you can bring those, okay, no worries. Delete this. So this is, the lady is indexing this. So what I will write here is just instruction. Select the following to see what the holds. If I say this instruction, I can change the header. It looks nice. Now let's try it. Let's see this scene, okay. So right now the lady is here. As I mentioned, you can use in a variety of ways. What I want to show you is just how can you digitalize and make it interactive. So when the lesson one is clicked, as you see, it's about orange, right? Now remember we have deleted that area. Now we need to delete lesson 4 and the 5 because we don't need the lesson 4 and the 5 to be visible. Also, what remains is just the images covering the rest of the lessons. So we have to go back and manage those. Right now we don't have lesson 5, delete, lesson 4, delete, we don't have. Also tab 1, we have to make room for the next tab. You see there are plenty of tabs there. Okay, I don't want to hide those. Lesson 2, lesson 2 also the same. I don't want to hide lesson 3. Lesson 3 has to be visible so that if I want to go to the next layer, I need to see where I need to click, right? That's correct. So let's see now. Let's see the result. Now let's click orange. Orange is visible. Now lesson 2, I click lesson 2. Now lesson 2 is visible for apple. Lesson 3 is visible for banana. But mind you that when we come here, we only edited this area, but we still haven't edited here, right? So that means lesson 2, I have to edit it here also. Lesson of what? Lesson of apple, right? Lesson of orange. Lesson of orange. Here I have to edit lesson of banana. Lesson of banana. And when I go to the next tab also I have to do the same, which is hectic. Lesson of because it's dynamic whenever it changes. Lesson of orange, right? Lesson of apple. You know, basically when we do this we have to make a clone so that we don't miss the common areas, right? Lesson of banana. Now on 3 also I have to do the same. So 3 is hidden lesson of orange because we have already opened that. Lesson of apple. Next, lesson of what? Banana. Lesson of banana. Now if we see, everything will be smooth, right? We want everything to be smooth. Now we don't need this tab for, we only need 1 to 3, right? So we don't need this layer, we don't need, so they are hidden, we don't need this layer, so I will delete the layer. No need. How about this? I assume, yeah, we don't need those. Now let's check. That's great. So lesson of orange, select the following to see what they hold. Okay, great, interesting. Lesson of orange, wow, there are orange. Great. Okay, whenever I click lesson of apple, I will see apple. Now lesson of banana, I will see banana. But what matter is lesson of, when I click lesson of apple, as I see lesson 4 and lesson 5, which we need to delete those, right? We need to delete those. Where can we find those? Will be homework. I'm kidding. Let's find it here. So on, you see lesson of apple here, lesson of banana. Now third tab, lesson of orange, right? Great. Now we don't need this and on timeline I have already deleted lesson 4. Now next I will delete lesson 5, right? Great. Okay, one by one we edit it. That's that's the issue of using template. Whenever you want to delete something, you always chase for the things that you don't need, you don't want already, the things that you don't need to see. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, lesson of apple, lesson of banana, everything is okay. Lesson banana, lesson apple. How about here? Here is okay. What else do we have? I'm confused. Anyways, fellas, shown you so far, figure out yourself. Next, I will go to the next part, and I will show you how you can create by yourself. Okay, now next we'll do this by our own self. Now I will choose a blank template, which previously I have used this design. Now I will pick this one. Okay, so plus me. Okay, the next area is I will keep all, I will copy paste all for the sake of time. I will copy this. I will copy this, bring it here. Oh, I have already a tab. Okay, great. I will only copy the text. I will bring it here. Okay, great. But it need to be somehow white to see. Select the following to see what it holds. Okay, great. I will bring the character. Whoop. Okay, nice and good. Next, I will bring in order to create my own, let me use my own character. So in this insert, I will use a shape. So I prefer to use this shape. So let me select it here. It is nice. So I will type what? Orange. Okay. Now orange, I will make it bold, a little bit larger. Okay, now it looks nice. So the next thing I will do is just I will hold the control key, and when I see this plus sign, I will drag it down so that I will get a perfect clone. Okay, I will do the same for the next. I will do 3. Okay, now I will only edit these areas. Okay, apple. So next, what did you say? Banana. That's great. So next, what I want to do is I will make one more. I will make one more select, and guess what? I will do this. I will make it continue. So when they finish, I want this to be continuous. So I will change my format so that it looks more fancy. Now everything looks great. What is remaining is just the layers. This is a perfect slide, but what is remaining is just the layer. So I will create a new layer. Okay, I will create a layer. So I will rename the layer. I will rename the layer with orange. So guess what will I do? I will bring the orange, and I will paste it. Okay, let's bring it orange, and let's paste it here. So make sure, because it's grayed out, because it is on the orange tab, that means the background, that is the header, the main one is covered. The next one is just I will make a new slide again. I will make a new slide again and rename it with what? Rename it with apple. So I have to bring apple. Okay, copy and paste. As I mentioned, the one that the background is what? The background is the home of this. The home of this, right? So we don't need to. We will not see it. Okay, just because this is the heading. If I cover it all, that means when the layer shows, when the layer is visible, we can't see anything, only the layer, so that we don't need to have any distraction. Okay, now what I want to do is just we have orange, we have apple, now one more layer, we will have banana. Okay, that's great. So where is the banana? Oh, here it is. Okay, you may create your own contents, it doesn't matter. Okay, just you may create your own content. Just this is for training and educational purposes. Okay, so that you can create your own digital contents, you need to know how you can edit, add contents, and use it for your own interactive content. Okay, now let's cover this. By the way, I can move it here and I can bring it here and cover the whole thing, so that when I click X, I will go back to the home page, right? Or as you wish. So I will use the two like that, and I will keep this one, the third, the banana, I will keep this way. So the next thing what we need to do is just, if we click this and make it preview, we don't have anything. I will show you. We don't have anything to engage this. This is blank, you see, only arrow. So we need to make it trigger, which is very easy. I will show you very easy. It's very quickly and very easily. So follow me, okay? Now the next thing I will do is just, if orange is clicked, I want it to go to the orange, right? So let's create layer. Okay, trigger. Now I will pick layer, okay, show layer. I want it to show me the next layer. So what will be the next layer? I want it to pick orange. When what? When will it is critical? When they click what? When they click object what? When they click what? Hover it here and it will show you exactly what. So I need to click orange to go to the orange layer, right? Here I will select this. Rectangle one corresponds to orange. Great. Now orange is okay. Next, I will do this process for apple and a banana. Stay tuned, stay clear. So I will pick what? Follow with me. Show layer. Next, I will pick the layer of apple. When what? When you click, when the user clicks, right? When the user clicks, I want it to be interactive. So next what? When they click orange? No. When they click apple, it will go to apple. Now it's done. Now the third step is for banana. Let's go for it. So next what? Show layer which? The banana layer. When they click objects, okay, the third object, that means. Great. Okay, now the remaining task is just when they click continue, when the user clicks continue, I need you to go to the next slide. So I will click new trigger. So this time for this part I wanted to, or either let's go and figure out the issue, then we'll see. Okay, now let's create preview. Let's figure the issue. So when we face the issue, we'll see how we solve it. Okay, so now you see it's changed from the arrow to the hand mark. So when the user click orange, it will go to the orange, but I don't have anything to go back with. You see, I don't have anything to go back with. So what? I will use some means. You see, the next button doesn't allow me, because the next button always works for what? For slide, not layer. So whenever the user go there, I need to escape plan. I need to create escape plan. Now let's create our escape plan. Insert shape. I will use this shape and put it here. I will move it, don't worry. I will create this shape, no worries if it is big. So I will use this X and bring it here. I have to make it select. So I will bring my large X here. Okay. Now let's move it to the center. It doesn't need to be so big like this, but I want the users don't miss it. So it's blue over blue, that's why you don't see it. Okay, so I will select the middle one, the X. Okay, I will click so that it covers the image. So I will go to format. What is X format do? I will make it X is red, right? Okay, I will make the background white so that I can see the whole thing. Now it's very great. Okay, now what I will do is just I will click the select the X and I will click the background. Where is the background? Okay, now both of two, you see two boxes. When it's two boxes, that means I have already selected X and also the background. Now I will right click on it and group it, okay, so that when I move it I don't need to hassle. Okay, I will copy this area, I will copy it, copy, or in case if I want to minimize it, minimize the size, so where I will put it is just I will put it here, you see, I will put it here, X. That means when the user click X, I want them to escape to the home page, which is this page, okay. So I have done already on page, so I have already copied my demo. I can also do it again, copy, so that the same goes for what, apple, and the same goes for banana. For banana it looks somehow different, okay. Now you see it went well. Now let's see, let's go to our home, layer, and let's see if it works, around, okay. Very great, you have copied so far, so I appreciate you, wonderful, wonderful. Now, ooh, I already done the whole project, okay. I should have supposed to make, have to make this Naol, Addis Ababa, okay, next, okay, thank you, continue, drag, do we have time? Okay, I have to make one for one, because trainees has to escape this area so that they continue to the next step, okay. Yes, okay, thank you, continue the next lesson. I don't need to see it because it didn't prevent. Now we are on this area, our own target area. Now when I click orange, as you see, oh, this is another one. Now let me show you the other one that we have created, this one. So when you click orange, it will take you the orange area, you will see it's interactive, wonderful. Now how you can escape? Next, doesn't work. Oh, it jumps to other places, so we don't need to engage this one, okay. So orange, I want it to be clicking X, okay. So in order to do this, we have to engage these X marks in the layer, okay. So in the orange, I will come here, new. So now right now what I will do is just hide layer, okay, okay, hide layer. When the user, hide layer of what, this layer, this layer, so I need to see the back, the orange and the apple. When the user click what, which area, you see this area, but I already grouped it, I will click this group. So when they click this X, it will hide it and it will show the main page. The main page means this one, right? Okay, the next is goes for apple. So can I take this, can I clone this and put it here? Let's see. Whoop, pasty, no. Oh, it's not allowing me. I think you can only paste in the same trigger in the same layer, so I will do this hide layer. You understand already why, what hide layer is. This layer means this one, the apple layer, okay. When, which one, when you click X, this one, when you click X, that means X with the group, this one, it will hide which one, this layer, to show which, to show this layer, okay. Copy up with me, understand with me, okay. Now the next thing, this one also blank, I will use this X sign, I will trigger it, hide layer. Next, this layer, yep. When you click, so it will, when you click this group, this X layer, it will hide. Now let's give it a try and cancel the rest of the things that go to the next jump something situations, okay. So what is this one? Okay, 1 2 3, okay, 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 what is this one? Is this the continue button? Okay, let's check. Oh, this one has to be rectangle 4, right? When you click this rectangle 4, it will go to the next slide, otherwise it has to stay here. Now what we'll do is just, I don't want to take you to the whole project, I will show you this area only. Now click orange. If you come here, you see it's if you click here, it doesn't make action. Whenever you come here, it will make action. You see, it minimize. Now I will go to Apple. When I click this one, let's try this one, the arrows. You see, it doesn't work. When you click X only because we triggered it, go back. Now the next one, guess what? The banana. The banana layer is from this, so it will show our character. Let's check it. Ooh, you see the banana, nice and fancy. The character is here, it's showing indexing the banana. Now we click X. Now guess what? How are we gonna go to the next slide? Because we only opened this slide. When you click continue, that means it will go to the next slide. But since we opened this slide only, it doesn't go anywhere. So summary, thank you for attending this session. I will show you next time some advanced utilization in the management, but for now we have already covered how you can setting and configure the navigation of the slide. Next, we have already seen the template and how you can edit your template with the slide tab interactivity, and I shown you how you can create your own tab interactive from the blank, from the scratch. The only thing that matter is just creating these buttons and triggering those. Repeat, try your attempts and try your best so that you can understand. Pause the video, try attempts so that you can understand how you can manage this Articulator line 3. Thank you for attending. Next time I will come back with new videos and other, probably this Articulator line 3 advanced videos, how you can manage such and etc. Thank you for attending. If you want to go back to the first session, I created the rest of the tabs in the opening, you can go back to the previous session, which you'll find it here. So thank you so much, and have a nice time. Bye bye.